My name is Ndumiso Mdai. I'm the co-founder of Never Give Up International.
I'm Calvin Ortiz. I'm the other co-founder of Never Give Up International.
I am Batabile Mpopoma. I am the leader of the Young Women and Children Empowerment Program.
I am Sipe. I am a chef. I'm part of the Never Give Up International Health Division.
Yes, my name is Lita Matongo, also a member of Never Give Up International, one of the earliest members of the organization.
Now that you've heard about who we are and what we're actually doing by departments, that is, we would really like to give you some type of a backstory as to why we actually founded the organization, the purpose, some of our missions, our vision, and whatnot. So I really think that these podcasts that we're going to be making are really going to go in deep, back on emphasizing some of the work that we're doing and also some of the finest works that other people are doing from all walks of life.
Ndumiso and I have been friends for a while via Facebook. He's living here in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and I'm actually from the U.S. In Central Connecticut. And we've been talking a long time on social media, just fellowshipping, and we have a lot of different common interests that we clicked on. So over the years, we kind of started contacting each other and just keeping in touch with each other, keeping each other updated on current events and stuff that's happening in our countries, and also just building our friendship. And then, just collaborating, we kind of just came up with this concept of Never Give Up International. It was really just founded to do whatever we can to just be an encouragement to other people. It kind of really just started off as a concept. It was very fluid at that point. But over time, once we started getting into social media and other platforms like that, we realized the kind of impact that we'd be able to have on other people through, just starting off with a positive message and listening to people and finding out, how we can be an encouragement to them and to uplift our communities.
Yeah, definitely. And social media is a very powerful medium. So when we actually open up our Facebook page, called Never Give Up International, we really started getting a lot of messages from people, saying that the content that we're actually producing is very encouraging. It's very motivational. So it is when we sort of as Calvin said, found it more fulfilling, in a way to know that we're actually making a radical, positive impact to people in that respect. So we saw the power of social media. So, and I believe that it is that same power of social media, that has granted us the progression, to the level that we're at right now. Not to say that everything is all rosy and sunny, because believe in me, it's not. But we are very thankful. We glorify God for the position that we're in now, because we know that everything that this organization really stands for, its foundation is founded, on the grace of God, because we strongly believe that we really, without His strength, without His wisdom, we wouldn't really have the enduring spirit, to continue to thrive, amidst, certain circumstances.
Okay, for me personally, I had always believed in being a helping hand in the community. So I can say Never Give Up aligns with Mna Batabile as a brand.
Oh, nice, When I see
So, what inspired me to join the Never Give Up International brand is like there's so many people who need an impact in their lives, like someone to inspire them, to tell them that it's okay to feel like this, it's okay to be this way, you know. It's not the end of the world, and we are there as a team to encourage, to inspire, to give wisdom, you know. For me personally, Never Give Up is like making an impact to each and every person's life, whether old, new, or, you know, dealing with mental problems, mental issues, you know. And it took a lot of courage, you know, to believe in oneself, but in a team, when everyone believes in you and we believe in each other and that everything will work out, then it's good to go. We're good to go, you know, to inspire and impact and make an impact in the lives of others.
Hey, very powerful word. Yeah.
All right, what's the question, brother?
I forgot the question, man. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like, what really resonated with you? You know, is it maybe because you found out, okay, this word is very catchy, Oganye, it resonates something like in your personal life that got you like, you know what? Let me actually be part of this movement that is trying to inspire people not to give up.
Yeah. Well. You and Kelvin, I remember when you guys were like establishing the vision of the organization, and Undumiso approached me in regards to what you guys were starting. Yeah, boy. You know, and I remember when you explained the vision of this organization, where you wanted to take it to. I really resonated with that, and Ndumiso, I know him as a person who is very like visionary. When he has big ideas, so he approached me with that, and he told me about his co-founder, Calvin, who is in the United States, who is with us today. By that time, you know, he was we only knew him virtually. But now he's here in the flesh. You know, he told me about everything, and then it resonated, and it got me inspired as well and motivated to actually jump in with this organization and be able to be of any assistance to the organization, especially in the early stages of building Never Give Up. So generally speaking, it also aligned with what we have always believed in. About building a community. It's a way for us able to actually channel all of these ambitions into an organization, and an opportunity for us to spearhead something that will take us very far in helping the communities that we are part of. So yeah.
Like he said, I'm here in the flesh. I mean, this is my first time actually on the continent of Africa. I mean, in South Africa, Port Elizabeth, experiencing all this for the first time. I mean, it's just been an amazing experience for me for the past few days. You know, when I first got here, you know, we really just kind of hit the ground running. The last few days have been very busy. We've done a lot of amazing things. You know, just to be in a different country, you know, experiencing a different culture for the first time. You know, of course, I did my research. I've read about South Africa. I've read about their struggles, and I have somewhat of an understanding of, you know, what, you know, citizens of this country experience on a day-to-day basis. But to actually be here and experience it is on a completely different level. And I feel like it's really just been a life-changing experience for me. I mean, just the people that I'm around, you know, they've welcomed me with open arms, and we're from completely different countries. You know, I'm still learning the language. You know, they know my language, but you know, to be able to connect with people on a personal level like this and just come together to try to make a change in, you know, not only just the surrounding communities that we live in, but all around the world is just an amazing thing to me. So it's just been a great experience. You know, personally, my experience out here is, of course, the people around me, they've embraced me with open arms. You know, everyone I've met out here has been friendly to me. You know, I've never, you know, felt, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, you got to look out for yourself, but I've never felt like I was in danger or anything like that. You know, I just felt, you know, at home. I felt like I'm at a place, you know, where I can embrace people and they'll embrace me. But that's really just what it's all about, is encouraging one another, you know, showing love to one another. And that's really what we're here to do, is uplift communities. So, you know, we could kind of just talk a little bit about what we've been doing for the past couple days. You know, the first day when I got here, you know, I kind of just took it easy, met a few people. But the following day, we actually started shooting this documentary. The great thing about this documentary is that we've been able to go into different communities, interview people, talk to them, and just hear from them and listen to them, and get an understanding of, you know, what they deal with on a day-to-day basis, and you know, just interact with them and tell them about the programs that we can possibly offer to them and the resources that we could bring to them. Today, you know, we did a boot camp that, you know, almost all of us participated in, and it was just,
Except for me.
oh, hey, I say I participated. You know, I did. You know, unfortunately, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, your first time experiencing something, it was just a really great experience for me. So you want to talk a little bit about the boot camp that's been going on for the past year or so now?
Oh yeah, man. First and foremost, thanks a lot for those very powerful words, man. Very happy that you feel at home, that you have been welcomed here with open arms. Very, very happy to hear those words, man. We're very glad, very glad. I think, yeah, with the boot camp, we started the boot camp a few months ago, and really it's really amazing, you know how it actually has grown in such a very short period of time. And now and then, you know, how people would tell me as to how the boot camp is actually transforming their mindset, not just bringing health, you know, to their physical bodies, but just the mindset, because fitness is not just you know, a bodily exercise, but also it's a mental exercise. It's basically mental gymnastics, because you can't go to the gym if you don't have that mental capacity to say, hey, look, man, I'm gonna get out from this bed, you know, I'm gonna go and exercise. So it takes a lot of courage. So because the mind likes a comfort zone, it wants you to chill, relax, sleep all the time. But yeah, the boot camp, like we have it operational a year plus, and the boot camp is really free of charge, and a lot of people come in, you know. We have a lot of kids, we have the elderly, we have the young adults, so we have people from various different, you know, age brackets. And it's quite a blessing. And also we have people from Bayland, from where we're planning to build this preschool titled Never Give Up Academy, with the efforts to sort of like give back adequate resources to a very desolate environment. So I'm very happy about the boot camp. Unjongo, he's really doing a great job. He's our fitness trainer within the Never Give Up International organization. So it's really crazy, man. Quite a blessing. And Lita mentioned something about the early stages of Never Give Up. Yeah, I mean, we just recently had our anniversary, our first year anniversary. That is like 2 months ago. Each time, like when we tell people that we actually now currently a year old, a lot of people don't believe us. Like, damn, why is it that you guys have actually reached such a particular status in such a very short period of time? And I would say to them, it's very simple. It's hard work, it's effort, it's teamwork. Everyone is playing their role very well, and the synergy it keeps the momentum going. So like Nina, like how do you perceive like the early stages, you know, when no one was really following, no one was really listening to this message per se, but never give up. It sounded like just like any other good idea. But now, you know, you get the emails, the texts of people saying that, look, I was about to commit suicide yesterday, but I got into your page. I saw the content, it inspired me. I gave you guys a call, and I got some form of counseling. And
Yeah, okay. In the first stages of Never Give Up, we chatted on the phone with you. So, as I, like, literally, he said he was gonna open a social media page and all that stuff. And then basically we were on the phone most of the time, and every time there was no sleep there when the first stages of Never Give Up. Like, literally, we would talk all the time on the phone. Like, there would be stories and stages where different people would go through a mental depression, or like someone who want to commit suicide, just like no, like they can't take it anymore, you know. And then dude would call me like, literally, okay, Sipe, this is the problem I'm dealing with, you know. I'll give you the number, and so you can talk to them, calm them down in the manner. Like, first thing I did with someone who is going through that, I would tell my story first of all. You know? Tell my story, where I come from, what am I dealing right now with, you know, the stages of, you know, lupus and all that stuff, and how is it to deal with depression and all that stuff. Just give them like, not remedies in a manner, like methods on how to deal with it in a common, and no matter what is happening in your life, there are different methods, there are people to talk to. You don't have to be like, you know, scaredy cat, like scared to talk to someone, because if you notice there's a lot of judgmental based, there's a lot of stereotypes out there, you know, and obviously as a person, personally, you wouldn't know where to go or what to do, you know. So basically my division is help and basically just calming the spirit of a person, you know. So a lot of people got inspired when they saw my story on Never Give Up International. Like, everyone's like, I see you, you inspire me a lot, you know. And me, I'm like, oh hey, you know. So I'm like, oh hey, cool, thank you so much, you know. And that's what keeps us going, as like not only me but as a team. Like, you see the efforts you put in a person, because this person, like, which is like, I'm done with life, you know, or I'm done with this, like, I'm just gonna relax until the day comes, you know. But as you do it step by step, and you never know who you're inspiring out there, you know, because you get strange messages like, hey, you inspire me a lot, keep it up, you know. And it's really a blessing in disguise, you know, to actually get out there, like, believing in yourself, and you know, but there's a team, you know, who's like, hey, CP is this kind of person, vibey person, you know, like, hey, you know, I never wanted to get out, but hey, let me get up and just do the work, you know, because obviously my purpose now, I found it in Never Give Up International, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I found my purpose as well, you know, really resonated with the message of not giving up, because it's not really just us striving to give back to people, but it also resonates with me in my personal life. I believe for me, it's some kind of reflection of my life's journey or my life's testimony. So really went through a lot of things, I've seen a lot of things. But amidst it all, you know, here I am today, you know, still putting in that work, not giving up, not giving up. Would you say that you've had like encounters whereby you were like, damn man, I feel like giving up right now?
I mean, you know, like you were saying, you know, Never Give Up International is really just a reflection of our life's journey. You know, just as an organization, we've faced all kinds of different areas of opposition. You know, there's been so many different challenges that we dealt with on a day-to-day basis, you know, internally and externally, you know, just like going through, you know, running an organization, trying to make things work, but also just personal issues, you know, that just happen in your lives on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, the powerful thing about this organization is that we encourage each other, you know, to push through. You know, if any of us are dealing with any issues, you know, we try to be completely open to each other and encourage each other and make sure that we check in with each other. So, you know, being there for each other, checking in with each other, making sure that we're all okay, and just really coming alongside each other to keep each other pushing. And it really had an impact on my life personally, and I know it strengthened us together as a team. So it's that experience of, you know, having opposition and, you know, staying resilient in the midst of it that kind of equips you to encourage other people and to really keep going. You know, Demisa was just talking earlier about how, you know, never giving up is like, it's a lifestyle. It's not just a gimmick. It's not just something that you just tell people. It's not just I mean, there's a psychological element to it, but it's not just, you know, some self-help gimmick that, you know, has no foundation or any real purpose to it. It's a lifestyle, it's a journey, and it's something that you experience on a day-to-day basis. And as you know, exercise that never give up spirit, it's like lifting weights. You know, you gain muscle and you become stronger each day, and it's something that never ends. You know, you know, we have this saying that we say, the story continues, or your story continues. And the thing about life is that, you know, your life is a story. You know, everybody has a story. You know, you come into life with all the different things that you experience, but your life as it continues is a story that's continually being written. And you have the choice of how you want that story to come out, you know. So we encourage people to continue writing that story. And the powerful thing about Never Give Up International is that we actually help you to write that story. You know, we can change the narrative of that story.
I think that's a wrap. Yeah, okay. I would really like to personally thank you, you know, just to round it all up, that really you have inspired us, you have encouraged us. As much as we are an encouragement to ourselves, as Usip and Calvin have said, but at the end of the day, we're encouraged by the testimonies that people give us, the very positive feedback. It really strengthens us also in our personal lives as well. So we would like to thank you, you know, all of you for encouraging